Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member Velasquez. It's my pleasure to introduce a constituent, Jason Speer. Jason's the Vice President and General Manager of Quality Floatworks, Inc. in Schaumburg, Illinois. They manufacture a wide variety of metal flotation equipment that's used to control the level of liquids, and they have 25 employees. Their parts go into automobile tanks, water heaters, aircraft, and other equipment. Jason's a member of the National Association of Manufacturers, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Corporate Leadership Advisory Committee, as well as a member of the U.S. Department of Commerce Manufacturing Council. He's testifying today on behalf of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Jason, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Congressman Walsh. Thank you, Chairman Graves, Ranking Member Velasquez, and other distinguished members of the House Small Business Committee. My name again is Jason Speer. I'm happy to be here. Sorry if I look a little tired. I just got back from Chile and Peru the other day, so please forgive me. I live this. Trade is very much part of what our company does. I travel around the world constantly setting up distributors and working with our existing distributors and helping our company grow. We're based, as Congressman Wells said, out in Schaumburg, Illinois. We're a 96-year-old, fourth-generation manufacturer. We manufacture these right here, so you can kind of see what we do. I brought along a little visual aid. And we've noticed that our growth has come from international. Back in 2001, we put forth an international strategy, something which I headed, and since that time we had about 3% of our sales were from exporting, mostly to Canada and Mexico. Since that time, at that point we had about 13 employees. Since that time in 2010, our total annual sales, about 30% were actually from exporting. We export from China, Indonesia, all the way through Europe, Australia, all over across the world. And we are currently at around just under 30 employees. So we've definitely seen a significant growth in not only our sales but our employees because of trade. We are currently setting up an office and warehouse in Dubai to service our customers in the Middle East and in Asia because of the demand that we are seeing. We strongly encourage these FTAs because we've noticed a tremendous growth and advantage in our company to be able to compete, especially in simple markets like Oman or Chile, where you wouldn't think there'd be a market. We've noticed that we've been able to compete and we're able to get strong business relationships out of those individual countries that we have these FTAs with. I especially agree with the President's National Export Initiative cannot be achieved without the passage of these FTAs. It will certainly eliminate a significant amount of barriers and help us as manufacturers be able to export to meet the President's goals for that program. All of our products are made right here in the United States, and we are proudly, as Mr. Patterson said, put made in the USA. It does carry weight, and we have inquiries from all over the world based on what we do. We are known as one of the premier manufacturers of this, and we're proud to say we made in the United States, and we employ our workers. And if it wasn't for trade and exporting, back in 2009, we had a slump in our sales due to the economy. If it wasn't for exporting, I don't think we would be standing right here. I don't think we would have made it to our 96th year. We might have gone out of business. Export has kept us alive, and that's where we see our growth as our company. And that's our, to my wife's dismay, I spend most of my time trying to get out of the road, trying to build up our exporting business. Some of the best stimulus packages we could be would to get these free trade agreements passed to help small businesses that don't have the resources that big businesses have to be able to give them a little bit of advantage to get in. We lost a huge contract to a South Korean firm, to a German company, and I can't imagine that part of that has to do with the 8% tariff that we're going to face, where the German company, as of July, will have a 0% tariff for the same exact product. We have worked with the Department of Commerce and their export assistance programs, and they've been a tremendous resource. And the manufacturing extension programs, nothing but great help in helping us export. I believe that we can certainly compete with any company in the world as long as we are playing by the same rules. I'm convinced the benefits by free trade agreements, because I've seen a reduction in tariffs and government regulations improve and open sales in new markets that I never would have thought possible without these agreements. You know, my company firmly believes that international trade has a critical role in fostering the economic growth for America's workers and businesses of all sizes, but especially for small businesses where we don't have the access to other resources like the big boys do. And working with the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which I'm here on behalf of, they've been a very advocate in opening up new markets and helping small businesses reach out across the world. And again, we need the government to help small business like ours and all the others up here to encourage us to do this. And again, these free trade agreements are just another way of helping us get these things done. You know, simply put, just more opportunities at a level playing field means more jobs. You know, more jobs is what we all want. We want to continue growth, and every little bit helps. Once again, I truly appreciate the opportunity to share my story. This is our product, all made in the United States, what we do here. And it's been a joy to be here, and I welcome any questions or comments anyone would have. Thank you very much.
Thank you.